Little but mighty!
Advice or advise? Which do I use? ICE or ISE? What's the difference? Is it just a matter of American or British spelling? Or is it something else? Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Joshua and I'm a teacher here at Little but Mighty. In this video, I'll be looking at the correct usage of the words advice and advise. Ready to find out? Let's first take a look at how these two words are used in the following sentences. The first one, Elena gave her daughter advice about what to say to her father. And in the second one, Elena advised her daughter to tell her father the truth. As you can see in the first sentence, it's something you can give, making it a thing or a noun. Notice how it's spelled with the letter C? In the second example, it's something you can do, making it an action and therefore a verb. Notice this time it's spelled with the letter S. In other words, to advise is to give advice. Hence, to decide which word to use, you need to ask yourself which form of the word you're referring to. Are you giving a suggestion to someone about what they should do in a particular situation? In that case, you should use advice with the letter C. For example, he gave me some valuable advice about how to save money. In this case, we're using the noun form. However, if you're referring to the action of giving someone advice, then the word should be spelled with the letter S. For example, the doctor advised me to rest for the next few days. Here, we're using the verb form of the word. So now that you know the difference between advise and advice, how do you tell them apart? Well, one easy mnemonic device to remember is the phrase, you can come here for advice. Think of it this way, when you're coming for advice, you're coming for a thing or a noun, like coming for dinner or coming for a movie. Remembering this might help you to remember to use advice spelled with a C since it is in its noun form. Moreover, since come starts with a C, maybe that can help you to spell advice with a C correctly as well. To see if you've understood the difference between advice and advise, pause the video here and try the questions on the screen. Question 1. The teacher gave me a useful piece of. Question 2. My sister, to ask for help if she needs it. Question 3. On my mother's, Helen decided to sleep early that night. Did you choose the correct option? Let's check your answers now. Question 1. The teacher gave me a useful piece of advice. Here, the clue is a useful piece, which tells you that it needs to be followed by a noun. Question 2. I advised my sister to ask for help if she needs it. In this sentence, I am doing an action. That is, I am telling my sister what to do. Therefore, I need to use the verb form. Question 3. On her mother's advice, Helen decided to sleep early that night. Here, the use of the apostrophe S just before the word gives us a clue that we need to use the noun form. This is because we usually use the apostrophe S to indicate a possessive noun. For example, in the phrase Jane's dog, we use the apostrophe S to refer to the dog, a noun, as belonging to Jane. Before I go, let's summarize what we've learned today. The words advice and advise are two different forms of a word and are definitely not used interchangeably. When the word is spelled with a C, it's being used in its noun form. But when you see it spelled with an S, it's being used as a verb. I hope this video has helped you to differentiate these two commonly confused words. What other two words do you have difficulty differentiating? Tell us in the comments below and we'll help you sort them out. If you've been enjoying our content, do remember to like and subscribe.